Hi, welcome. This is my series on cold process soap experimenting. I'm experimenting with colors like clays and powders and things like that, all natural. So this is an indigo powder that I experimented with. And so what we're going to do here is this is a 2.5 ounce coconut bar that I made, no scent. And this is 1 teaspoon powder of the indigo powder. And we're gonna just test out the lather. We're gonna test out and see if it bleeds, which I can tell you already it's bleeding on my hands. So 1 teaspoon powder for a 2.5 ounce bar is way too much. We're testing out to see if it's got any grit to it or if it's smooth. So I can tell you that this is a gritty bar. This is definitely, this is not smooth at all. So this is like a gritty, and it does bleed. So I'm not sure really 100% if I'm okay with how dark this is bleeding. We're gonna smell it. So it did not change the smell of this bar. So that's the color of it, that it came out. So I took this and I made another bar, the same exact bowl that I had the 1 teaspoon of the indigo powder in. I just poured more of the soap into it. So this is the next bar that it came to. So we're gonna just do the same thing. We're just gonna check out and see, you know, again, the lather of it. It should lather. There is a slight, just a very, very slight bleed. It's very hard to see it. So that's okay. It is a gritty bar. This is not a smooth bar. I can feel grit in this bar too as well. So we're gonna smell it and see. So it doesn't smell any different. So this is the color that came out. It's kind of a purplish color. This is not blue. This is definitely a purplish color that it turned into. I took it a step further, and this is the third bar. So again, this is 2.5 ounces, same exact soap, same exact bowl that I had the original 1 teaspoon of the indigo powder in. And it turned it into this really pretty light purple color. So let's just test this out and see if it bleeds any. So I don't see any bleed with this bar at all. We're just gonna test and see if it stays nice and so far it's nice and smooth. So we're just gonna keep just to make sure here. Okay, there we go. I feel just a bit of grit in this, not too much, just a little bit. So it's not really 100% smooth. It's just got just a very slight grit in there. I would not say this would be exfoliating. I maybe have to use the bar a lot more to see if maybe there's more grit going further into it. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely not as gritty. I mean, a very, very slight grit in there. And it does not have a smell to it. So it did come out to a nice little pretty purple color, which I like. And then I did one more out of the same exact bowl, and this came out to just a very lovely light shade of purple. This is the 4th bar, same bowl, 2.5 ounce bar, same exact thing I did. So let's just check this out and see what happens. There's definitely no bleed in this. Again, I do feel a slight grit with this, just a very slight grit. So it's not a perfectly smooth bar. So I'm gonna go with that. If you're using indigo powder in the cold process soap, that you're going to get a slight gritty feeling. Maybe I will see when I run some more tests, because I will be doing some more experimenting as I go. If I maybe blend it longer within the soap, that maybe there will be no grit feel into the bar. Again, this is series 9. As I go, I will continue to make series. If anybody has any helpfulness, you know, hints, things they want to add into these series, please do. This is all about, you know, each of us learning if we don't know, and I don't know a lot of these things. So I am definitely experimenting with each thing that I do, and I'll keep you guys posted.